Under forces, I already covered two forces, BSF and CRPF. Now CISF, Central Industrial Security Force. Very important for interview, those who are appearing in interview. And CISF is most important for that reason कि almost 85 to 90% candidates appearing in interview are giving CISF as first choice. So it is necessary you should know about the force. The more you know, better it is. You should know each and every detail. No need to know each and every minute detail. No need to know a specific law, rules, amendment. But general nature of question you should know. So in this video, I will discuss some of the aspects. I think no person who is preparing for assistant commandant examination will say, I have never seen CISF on duty. At least in metro, airport, obviously you will say, we are not going for airport. But in metro, I think once or sometime you must have visited metro or other installation where CISF are working. Even private entities are also availing the facility or protection of CISF. CISF is a unique type of force in the regard that it is the only force which is getting some revenue for its own. It is providing consultancy services. It is providing VIP services to some people based on payment basis. If you will see Mukesh Ambani and family, they are protected by CISF. His daughter even, she is married in other family. So her house is also protected by CISF. So based on payment basis. Now question arises, will you be directly avail on payment basis if you are having enough money? No. There are certain procedure, there are certain criteria. Based on that, you will apply. And if you are satisfying those criteria, then CISF is providing either consultancy or with manpower. So motto of CISF is protection and security. Okay. Sanrakshan and Suraksha. So this entire information is taken from CISF official website. Okay. And MHA, Ministry of Home Affairs, for educational purpose, for the purpose that those people who are appearing in interview or those who want to know something about CISF, they should know basic things. So it was formed on 10th March 1969. Okay. A strength, as per CISF website, a strength is 1,77,713 as of 1st of June 2024. Annual budget approx 15,309.83 crore, means 1.8 billion for 25-26. Present Director General Rajveer Singh Bhatti, IPS, Bihar cadre. First women DG, Neena Singh, and those who are appearing in interview, they should know. Central Industrial Security Force came into existence in 1969 to provide integrated security cover to certain sensitive public sector undertakings with a strength of only 3 battalions. Means it started with just 3 battalions. The force has since grown into a premier multi-skilled organization with a present strength of more than 1,88,000 personnel. See, here you will find different. Here I am mentioning that on 1st of June, the force of strength is 1,77,700. Means this is the number of people actually enroll. On roll कह सकते हो. This is the number of sanctioned posts. What happens? Sometimes some people are getting retirement. Some posts are need to be filled, but due to one or the other reason, they are not yet filled. So it is the sanction strength. Okay. The CISF at present provides security cover to 359 establishments. See, this number may be very in variation because this is not exact number. Maybe once you are going for interview, this number may increase, this number may decrease, but in rough, you can say more than 300 installations. Through the length and breadth of the country, the CISF also has its own fire wing. So this is also a unique, you can say, when you say, you can say dedicated fire wing, okay, which provides services to 115 of the above establishment. See, two type of things. I am taking services, consultation, and if I want services, see, whatever services you want, you have to pay. So some company, some organization may take normal services. So they will not be protected properly by fire. Means it is not about ki if fire will be there, this person will not act. Yes, they will act. But if some organization have has availed proper facility of fire, then more dedicated people related to fire will be stationed there. The CISF security umbrella includes India's most critical infrastructure facilities like nuclear installations, a space establishment, airports, seaports, power plants, etc. In addition, CISF also protects important government buildings, iconic heritage monuments, Delhi Metro, Parliament House complex, and central jails of Jammu and Kashmir. The CISF also has a specialized VIP security vertical providing round-the-clock security to important protectives. You know, in 2024, for CSF, it is the biggest milestone that entire parliament security came under its command. Almost 3,000 people will be in that service. And before that, there were multiple layers. For example, CSF, there was a PDG, Parliamentary Duty Group. In CSF, in CRPF, when I was discussing regarding CRPF, I said one battalion is for PDG, Parliamentary Duty Group, plus Delhi Police were also. So unified command is better for security. Obviously, in outer cordon, some other person, some other installation should be there, but aggregate, if security command is under one umbrella, then it is better to coordinate. Okay. So post the Mumbai terror attack in November 2008, you know, 26 November, okay, the mandate of CSF was broadened to provide security cover to private corporate establishment also. The CSF also provides security consultancy services to private entities, and its services are much in demand. Infosys, you know, Narayan Murthy. So Infosys, Mysore was the first to get this protection. The CSF sets very high standards for itself, both in terms of professional caliber of its personnel as well as adopting cutting-edge technology to enhance security. The CSF is well equipped to successfully respond to any security threat, including terrorism. The hallmark of the force is to continuously evolve and reinvent itself to keep in tune with the changing security environment in the country. See, any person who is providing security, so that may be a private security agency also, but see the difference. Private security agency are paying its personnel very less amount. In CISF, if you are a constable even, you will get at least 30,000, but some more will be there, but at least 30,000. But a person, private security firm provides just 10,000, 12,000, or max 15,000 for its manpower. And also these persons are not getting proper training. But CSF is having well trained. They are getting proper dedicated training for every module. And depending on the facility they are given task, they are given a special training, short-term training on every new posting, okay? Orientation training like things. CSF is also the only central armed police forces with a daily public interface in the airports, in the Delhi Metro, and in the iconic monuments, and is hence very conscious of the requirement to balance security procedures with people-friendly approach. You know, Delhi Metro, for example, Delhi Metro is one of the largest contingent of CSF deployed. Okay, almost 13,000 people are deployed in Delhi Metro. You have seen force strength is 1,77,000 something, and 13,000 means you can say more than 7% of the force is deployed in Delhi Metro itself. Delhi Metro started operation in 2002, and initial 5 years it was secured by Delhi police. But in 2007, from 15th April 2007, when there was terrorist attack threat, so security of Delhi Metro was transferred to CISF. See, terrorists are not killing many people, but they are terrorizing people on daily basis. Let us take simple example. In India, almost 500 people are daily dying in road accident, but no one is afraid of going on road. Yes, while driving you must take precaution. While crossing road you must take precaution, but you are not afraid of going. But if there is any terrorist activity, let us take on any highway on regular basis, let us take in terrorist thing or fear or criminals are creating havoc. Maybe just 1 to 2 people are getting killed or kidnapped or something. Then there is fear in the people. So in Delhi Metro at this time, obviously in 2007, just approx 5 lakh people were traveling daily basis. But at this time, more than 20 lakh, I think, are traveling daily on Delhi Metro. So to provide security, it is one of the largest contingent. So you should know about that. Raised in the year 1969, CSF is providing security cover to, see, there it was at one place you saw 359. That's why I said now, it was here mentioned 359 and here it is 3. Actually, in different places you find a little different number, so don't worry about that. Units including 68 domestic and international airport and fire protection cover of 115. See what happens now. The number of airports are increasing day by day. So here it is written 68. That actual number may cross just in few months or maybe in 1 or so year. It will cover more than 100 plus. Okay. Airports and fire protection cover of 115 industrial undertakings. In a span of 5 decades, the force has grown manifold. With globalization and liberalization of the economy, CSF is no longer a PSU-centric organization. Instead, it has become a premier multi-skilled security agency of the country mandated to provide security to major critical infrastructure installation of the country in diverse regions, including terrorist and Naxal-affected area. So it is not about just they are protecting industrial installation and critical infrastructure. Now in counter-insurgency or counter-terrorism or counter-Maoism operations, they are getting deployed. It is due to diversification. It is due to force coordination. It is due to their training in tough circumstances. CFSF is currently providing security cover to atomic power plants, space installation, defense production unit, mines, oil fields, and refineries. Major seaports, heavy engineering, steel plants, fertilizer units, airports, hydro or electric thermal power plant, sensitive government buildings, heritage monuments including Taj Mahal, Red Fort, and a Statue of Unity, and important private sector units. CSF has also been mandated to provide protection to the VIP protectees of various categories across the country. So CSF is one of the largest fire protection service providers in the country. It provides fire protection and fire safety coverage of 115 public sector undertaking with sanction a strength of 903. Sanction strength and actual strength are varying. Suppose sometime actual strength may be 1000 less, sometime 2000 less also, depending on. In the year 23-24, means from 1st of January to 31st March 2024, a total of 4036 fire calls were attended, which includes 20 major fire calls, and total property saved is to tune of 64.84 crore. Actually, this is just a data, no need to go, just you can go through, otherwise no need to memorize things. The specialized task of airport security was assigned to CSF in the year 2000. Actually, what was happening now? Before that, in some area, CRPF were deployed. In some area, a special unit were created for airport, but hijacking and all. So in the wake of hijacking of Indian Airlines flight IC814 to Kandahar, the force has since been deployed to 68 airports, including Ayodhya Airport. Obviously, I said now this number will go on and on. You should not worry about exact number, okay? Across the country, including all major airports like Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai, Hyderabad, Bangalore, etc. The latest induction was Ayodhya, means as per the official website. Obviously, it will be changed now. It will change, number will change, okay. And this will also be changed. The VIP security wing of the CSF, a special security group, SFG, is looking after the security of VIPs. At present, 153 VIPs, these number are irrelevant, are being provided security cover by SSG, means a special security group, or CSF, in various categories in different parts of the country. CSF also looks after the security of 55 sensitive and hypersensitive government building in New Delhi. For example, let us take MHA, Ministry of Home Affairs, Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Railway building. These are very, very sensitive. In the year 99, CSF has been authorized to extend technical and fire consultancy services on payment basis to establishment even in private sector where CSF is not deployed. Okay, so you can take consultancy. CSF has provided consultancy services to 229 clients and earned revenue on tune of itna, since it's actually no, this number is just minuscule. Okay, the CSF Act was amended to enable the force to provide security on payment basis to private or joint venture industrial undertaking, which are vital for the security and economy of the country. CSF now offers a highly professional option to the private business to design their security based on vast experiences of CSF in diverse industrial environment across the country for more than 3 decades. CSF offers its client complete security solutions, which include, depending on what type of security you are taking, what type of facility services you are availing. So it is threat perception and risk analysis, access control and perimeter protection, assessment of manpower requirements, security system applications, security and fire audit, document security, procedure for material security, internal intelligence, fire protection measures, crisis management scheme, executive protection, crowd control and management procedure, training in security and fire protection matters to the officers and men of the organization and security wing. So depending on services the organization is availing, its capacity, its strength, etc. So it is charging. Okay. So this is a general charge. For example, consultancy fee charged by CSF are approved by Ministry of Home Affairs from time to time for a period of 2 years. So it is just a consultancy charge. Don't add that manpower will be there. Okay, they are providing consultancy. So fee structure effective from 18th July 2023. Okay, so it is for 2 years. If large or category of large organization So it will be just for security in consultancy alone, then 16,25,000. If fire consultancy alone, 9,50,000. If combined, let us take obviously combined. If they are taking, then it is lesser. So it is 21 lakh. Medium enterprises, it is 12,25,000 if combined. Then a small organization, if combined, 6,50,000. This is just for a sample. Sometime now, if they are asking, did you visit the website and you find this type of things? Then if you are knowing, that gives better edge, you can say, okay. Threat perception and risk analysis is done keeping in mind the background of the area and the local law and order situation. Let us take, if your organization is located in peaceful area, then obviously it will provide lesser manpower and other equipments and all. If your installation is in area where on regular basis law and order situation deteriorates, so at that time you need more. So both external and internal threats are taken into account to draw analysis. Help of local police and other government agency if required are taken. Security and fire audit is carried out on existing methods, procedures and practices of security and fire protection. Productivity of existing system is evaluated and loopholes will be brought out clearly. Audit is carried out with the help of exhaustive checklists and on-the-spot inspection apart from interactive analysis. Gadgetry are suggested based on requirement and the integration to the extent required are suggested. Manpower requirement for both security and fire protection is estimated and their duties are well defined. This manpower is arrived at based on the principle of optimum mix of men and machine without losing the sight of financial implication. See, if your organization is a smaller and you are not able to spend much, then obviously based on that, everything is taken in consideration. Crisis management schemes are designed based on the requirement and the drill to be followed while drafting. Threat perception with regard to internal theft of spares and raw material are also given due attention. All the measures required to strengthen the existing system are suggested. It involves not only physical protection measures, but also document security, protection of leakage of the valuable information and inventory movement. Procedures on material and finished product movement are also streamlined. Deployment of manpower and pattern of deployment along with their duties and responsibilities are worked out. Guard monitoring plan is also a part of the report. Operating procedures for various duty points are suggested. All the existing gadgetry is evaluated and improvements needed along with the new gadgets and their integration are suggested. If there is any upgradation in installations or any equipments and all, they are suggested. If you are having capability, if you are having in your budget, then you should hire, you should purchase, procure. An internal audit procedure for evaluating the security system is developed. This includes exhaustive checklist and analytical formats. An internal intelligence collection system is suggested wherever required after evaluating the existing system and activities of various groups working at the establishment. Existing security aspects involve cash movement, raw material and finished product movement is evaluated and suitable method and procedure suggested to strengthen the system. Other security aspects which need to emphasize depend on threat perception and risk analysis. From May to 2024 onwards, CSF has been accorded with the responsibility of securing the parliamentary complex, old and new parliamentary building after the withdrawal of PDG, means Parliamentary Duty Group of CRPF, and Delhi police personnel from the parliamentary security due to recent security breach. You have seen some people, obviously they did not do harm, but it was security breach. Some people entered and they hide some device and which was keeping gas and different color gas you may have seen. Okay, so CSF will also deploy commandos of its counter-terrorism and VIP protection group in the parliamentary security. It is assessed that almost 3,000 people will be required to be deployed in this parliamentary complex. Now question is asked from here, this part, uniqueness. So these are common unique type of things. Obviously, all are not exclusive, but CSF is the only force with a customized and dedicated fire wing. Okay, this is the most important. Then CSF is a cost compensatory cost force, means for consultancy and all, we have already seen CSF is earning some revenue for the force, and this is the best part. And CSF, due to its earning capability, you see everything is better compared to all other forces. So generally promotion and all aspects are also better here. Provide security and consultancy to private entity and personnel. Okay. Especially created for protecting industrial unit and vital security installations. Majority of airports and metro railways are metro railways, in the sense that metros you should consider it. This is a part of railway. No, obviously, but it is not part of Indian railway, but it is part of railway like situation. No? So metro railways are protected by CSF, and this is the most female friendly force. Most female friendly force in the sense that highest number of female, in the sense percentage, in percentage term, highest percentage in CSF out of all the central armed police forces. And since their duty, their deployment is in generally those areas where basic amenities are there. Let's take they are deployed in metro. So in every metro station, wherever they are posted, there is proper washroom or other facilities are there. Proper medical facilities availabilities are there. And they are also in not in generally harsh condition. Let us say for CRPF, BSF, they are working in some area where sometimes basic amenities are very difficult to arrive at instant or at quick call. But in CSF, things are better. So more and more people are interested. Now, this is the most important question it is asked. Why CSF is your first choice? So, see, for example, uniqueness, for example, your attraction, why you are giving as first choice. Try to correlate with your DAF. Obviously, there are very limited number of questions. If, for example, someone is having his family member, any of his family member, then you can try to relate that my family member, my brother, my sister, or my mother, father, or maternal uncle, or whosoever is serving in this force. So from long time, I am knowing about this force. Sometime when I visit the person, I'm discussing about CSF. So that will be one. Then if let us take you are studying, you have studied in, for example, University of Delhi. Suppose, for example, just I'm giving, and on regular basis you are traveling to metro. For example, for myself, I can say when I was pursuing my PG in Delhi University, so entire 2 years I traveled with metro. So that gives on daily basis you are observing the things on daily basis, you are seeing these people daily basis, things are running smoothly, you are reaching your destination on time, they are alert every time, so you can relate with that. If you are staying in, for example, someone's family member is working in some organization, for example, in private installation event, if you are observing these people, then definitely you should say. If you are an engineering graduate, you can say this is the most tech savvy force. This is the force which is innovating different security things, different equipments, modern gadgets, IT and all things are they are covering. Then you can say, if you are having interest in, let us take some person has stayed in urban area, people interaction, or let us take someone is interested in intermingling with more and more people, or public interaction you have more in, then you should say. So everyone should try to relate with that thing. For some of the aspirants, when I ask questions, so meantime you say this is providing better facility, work-life balance. So these aspects should not be in priority, even if you are of the opinion. But once you are going for interview, don't see just your facilities. What you can offer better, that you should keep in mind. Some job or something you are not taking just for your own facility, you are on availability of facilities. No, as an assistant commandant, as a gadget officer, wherever you are going, you are having basic amenities available, relatively better salary, other facilities, vehicle, quarter, and all are available. But these are secondary things. Uniform forces is having its own charm. That's why people are going. Believe me, it is not just facility. Let us take if a simple person, if you are going for any force, you can earn, let us take salary of 1 lakh per month. In private sector, if you are working for 5 years and you are dedicatedly working, you may earn 10 lakh even 1 month. Obviously, there are few limited people, or 5 lakh, 3 lakh, 4 lakh, so many people are reaching. Their work is like 5 days a week, 2 days leave. Sometimes you can work from home. But once you are going in force, will you say, I will work from home? If you are posted in Jammu Kashmir and you will say, I'm working from home. No, this is not the things. It is about respect, the belief, the courage, the motivation, the morale that keeps you. So while replying, don't count just your facility, what facility you are getting. Just count what you can offer, what better you can give to force, and try to relate. If anything matches with your DAF, then try to relate. It is not about just, and in my opinion, some people are saying, sir, senior has said, say about the facilities, work-life balances and all, urban area posting and all. Even if you are giving these answer, this should not come in first priority. In later part, let us take, you are saying 4 points. Then this should come in third or fourth point, but not in the first point. Otherwise, it will give negative aspects. Every force is equal in terms of rank, but this is general nature of human being. Everyone wants better posting, better amenities, relatively softer life. Yes, there are few exceptions everywhere. Those who want, I want tough task. This also happens due to your training. Once, let's take Indian Army or Indian Air Force or Indian Navy. For example, Indian Army, it is the largest strength among all three armed forces. So they are trained in such a way, they are trained in such a difficult circumstances that they are always ready to take risk. See the training of a special frontier force or paratrooper or NSG or SPG. So they are elite commandos. So they are ready to sacrifice anytime their life. And you have seen sometime operations, hot pursuit, or surgical strike. This type of things require immense courage. So always see whatever is in your mind, that is your choice, your option. But once you say to interview board, that should be like, yes, I'm able to give my best. I'm ready to give maximum, whatever is possible. And your body, mind should be in coordination. Your answer should match with your body language, your eye contact, that should be there. Okay, so these are basic information. These are information provided by CSF. provided by MHA. Just for educational purpose, I have taken this information, and these numbers, data, don't worry about that. Know the basic aspects and reply the things. They are not asking anything exact rules. What is absolute about CSF Act? There are certain acts and all. There are some more things if needed in coming days. I will discuss. Okay, if you are having any questions, you read out. If you want to join guidance program, or if you are having any questions, you can ask. You can message. You can drop comment. Okay, thank you.